Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, and welcome from Bar, Montenegro. This is the FIBA EuroBasket Qualifiers. Montenegro taking on Luxembourg. Well, which of these teams will make it to the FIBA Women's EuroBasket? You can see Luxembourg up at the top, 4-1. They won the first meeting against Montenegro. Switzerland the third, coming in today's play, and Bosnia and Herzegovina are fourth. Well, the Montenegro faithful here to cheer on their team, and there are some Luxembourg fans as well that are keeping their fingers crossed that this is going to be a historic afternoon, a time when Luxembourg, for the very first time, qualify for the FIBA Women's EuroBasket. And no matter what happens, they have had an amazing campaign, raising eyebrows, getting some huge wins. This is going to be a tough test because they're going up against a Montenegro team that has essentially been there and done it. And they haven't been great consistently throughout this qualifying campaign, but they have shown up today with a good team. But right now, looking at Luxembourg, this is a team that clearly deserves to be here. And Cahill has been terrific. You've got a lot of solid performances throughout the campaign. It's been marked by consistency, and they deserve their spot. They deserve to be in this great position. And again, we'll just talk about what has to happen today. Luxembourg will qualify for the final round as long as they do not lose by more than 10 points. Or they could still qualify if they do not lose by more than 21 points if Bosnia and Herzegovina beat Switzerland. They'd finish second and could qualify as one of the four best runners-up teams if they lose by 22 or more and Bosnia and Herzegovina beat Switzerland. If they lose by 11 to 23 points and Switzerland beat Bosnia and Herzegovina as well, they could still qualify. They'll be eliminated if they lose by 24 or more and Switzerland beat Bosnia and Herzegovina. So that is what is facing this Luxembourg team. But Montenegro still have a chance as well. They'll qualify with a win of 22 points or more, or with a win of 11 or more if Switzerland beat Bosnia and Herzegovina. So you know they're going to be coming out trying to win today by 22 points or more. And listen, folks, all bets are off when it comes to basketball. You just do not know what awaits, and Jelena Skerovic, the head coach, has been in these tough situations before. She's an excellent coach. She's calling the shots from the sidelines. We'll talk more about it in just a second. Right now, we're going to have a pause for the national anthems, Luxembourg and Montenegro.
Dame gospodo, himna Crne Gore.
So here we are getting ready for what promises to be just a terrific game of basketball. Montenegro and Luxembourg, just the juices are flowing. And it's quite a mission for both of these countries. You know, and I think anybody that really wants to think about women's national team basketball, to see this Luxembourg team in this position is quite remarkable, really. The chance that they have got a chance to get to the FIBA Women's EuroBasket, but they have to go up against a very savvy team. That Montenegro is one of these teams in the Balkans that they can put in a performance and they can beat anybody. So if they come out strong today, who knows? Ariadna Cueca, the crew chief, Mehmet Sahim from Turkey, and Tayman Last from the Netherlands are refereeing today's game. The starting five for Luxembourg, and Simon, Svenja Nuremberg, Magali, Minadier, Laurie Ertham, also in that starting 5-8-2. Coming off the bench, Ertham, Bidiger, Heading, Kulan, Georgia, the head coach of Luxembourg. Natasha Mack is back. Of course, that's a big deal for Montenegro, having her. Zivkovic, Lekovic, and Litsi Ivanovic in the starting five. Kovacevic, Bigovic, Pasic, Savskovic, Radoncic, and Bulic. And Axum coming off the bench for Coach Garovic. There she is. You remember, she was, quite frankly, one of the calmest heads on the court as a point guard, a floor general, and just had head coach written all over her throughout her career. And absolutely no surprise that she was installed as the head coach of this Montenegro national team. And the future, who knows? We might see some of these players, some of these young ladies playing for the national team in the years ahead. They're here cheering their team on, trying to draw some inspiration. Montenegro, obviously, right in the middle of the hotbed of hoops, in the traditional hotbed of hoops in Europe. So this is a crowd, a fan base, has a great understanding of basketball, and they will know what the situation is coming into today's game. Just getting a win is not going to be enough for Montenegro. They need to go for the win. They need to get a big win, and they want to get off on the right start against the Luxembourg team that, quite frankly, folks, has caught everybody by surprise. So high fives all around. We're about ready to start things off here. Montenegro and Luxembourg. Montenegro drawing on the home comforts in terms of fans, in terms of just used to the atmosphere. Luxembourg having to travel. The only team they've lost to in this qualifying campaign has been Switzerland. In the last window, but all of that is now forgotten, and they're going to come out led by Amanda Cahill, also in that starting five. I think I forgot to mention her, and really try to set the tone here early. Montenegro coming off a lost to Switzerland in their last game, and we are underway. And it is Luxembourg with that first possession, facing some intense D right at the start of the game. Skip pass. First shot no good, and crashing the boards. Foul, the whistle blows. Ruthven helped up, and it's going to be Montenegro basketball. Good box out by Montenegro. Ruthven sandwiched in between two Montenegro players. No chance to get that rebound. Here's Natasha Mack, spins, turns, puts it up. And a lot of red shirts under there for the rebound, but the ball bounces out. And driving in and scoring the first bucket is Lekovic. Remember, she was an amazing performance at the last FIBA Women's EuroBasket. Outstanding in Tel Aviv, really raised eyebrows. And no good for that drive from Cahill, and the whistle blows, and the foul has been called on Menadier. Magli Menadier. Lekovic inbounds the basketball. Zivkovic. Siget gets it to the corner, and a three-point shot is good. Ivljevich opening her count. Montenegro fans getting excited. And a double dribble is going to turn the basketball over. Danier. Remember, Montenegro know they will qualify if they win by 22 points or more. Jovanovic loses it. The ball goes to Natasha Mack. And it's 7-0. And remember, this is a Luxembourg team that controls its own destiny, but they cannot lose by by more than 10 points. And the whistle blows and the foul. It's a long game, so you can't get too excited if you're a Montenegro fan right now. Luxembourg are going to finally open their count. Simon inbounds the basketball and tries to anyway, and it goes off of Montenegro. Ivanovic getting your hand in there. Mack as well. Yeah, that looked like it was Jovanovic. From the baseline, Medanier missing. And Levkovic, or rather, here comes Montenegro. Three-point shot, no good. The rebound stays at this end. Levkovic, she's tough driving. She gets it to Jovanovic. She misses. Ball hit out of bounds off of Zivkovic. Good hands, Natasha Mack. Deflecting it out of bounds. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Simon does inbound, a nice give and go off the inbounds pass, but Simon does not make the shot. Now quickly the other way. Here's an opportunity in the open floor. Michael Medenier, cross court. Cahill, bounce pass, good basketball. Oh, and another miss. This one, Eartham, did not get a better opportunity than that. Maybe a little bit of nerves for Luxembourg here at the start of the game, just on that finishing touch. Three-point shot is good. It's a 10-0 lead. Levkovich opening, getting her first three, and looky here, folks. Alarm bells ringing over on that Luxembourg bench, calling a timeout. Perfect form for Levkovich.
Wir sind nicht da. Wir sind nicht da in der Defense. In der Offense muss hier die einfache Sache exekutieren. Wir haben 2 leer. In der Defense, Gameplan, Ladies, Gameplan. Wenn die Nummer 2 Ball bekommen, Mitte zu, schickt ihr die zum Baseline. Drop von der Baseline. In der Offense, ihr müsst hier kämpfen, die machen Druck. Wenn die Arme oben haben. Hey, hier, holt den Arm, holt den Arm. Zieht ihr nicht nach hinten, ey. Kein Stress, entspannt uns.
I tell you, see Levkovich hit that shot and just kind of really underlines that embarrassment of riches that Fenerbahce have in the EuroLeague women, where she's only played in 4 games last season. But clearly one of the up-and-comers. Good defense coming out of the timeout by Montenegro. Here's an opportunity. Simon drives in. That's much better, much more like it. And looked confident. Former collegiate star at Maine. Cahill guarding Jovanovic out, or no, excuse me, Eartham guarding down low on Jovanovic. Here's Jovanovic for 3. That's more like it. Stroking it. Yep, she's always been a player that puts up a lot of threes. Hasn't had a great time of it of late, but that was a big 3. Takes the lead up to 11. Medenier puts it up and in. So 2 layups, and all of a sudden Luxembourg have discovered the finishing touch, and it's back to a 9-point game. Now they've got a lockdown on defense. It's a good pass. Well, they're coming out firing today. That jump shot is good by Radoncic. Back to an 11-point game. And right down the lane and scoring for Luxembourg. Menadier makes it a 9-point game. So 3 consecutive layups by Luxembourg. Natasha Mack catch, shoot, and they have started like a house on fire. Montenegro, a little turnaround right at the stripe in this 11-point game. And they barely get it across in time. Cahill catches it, gets rejected by Mack. They pass it out. Medenier puts it up, and the three-pointer is good. Magale Menadier. Already 7 points. And that was, we've seen how good this Luxembourg team is here in the last minute. But how about that? Drilling it. Lenkovic. Montenegro could not have started any hotter shooting the basketball. Here's a drive. Eartham follows it up and in. Well, this time the long shot nut there. And we got a whistle foul called on Magali. 98. Just coming in from behind and fouling with Doncic. So Lekovic goes out. And this will be a key moment in the game here for Montenegro. They've got the 10-point lead, but they're bringing some fresh bodies off the bench. Here's Jovanovic. That was long. And you can only think that Luxembourg must be thinking, wow, this Montenegro team is not going to be able to shoot it this well all game long. With Doncic with the kick. Now she's going to sit down. Nadia with a great start to the game offensively. Here's Simon driving in and missing. That's her second miss on the layup. So they're getting good looks, but they're not putting them all away. From the corner, good! Oh my! Pasic, the veteran. And the Pasic didn't get as many minutes as you would have thought at the last FIBA Women's EuroBasket, but that is a huge shot. 13-point lead, and again, another solid play. The pass down low, Pasic with the foul. And free throws coming for Luxembourg. Luxembourg steps up to the line. Well, Pasic, that last three, as you see, Jovanovic goes out. She came in having hit 4 of 14 from three-point range. Has checked into the game. And both free throws good. Hetting also in the game, number 23 for Luxembourg. The Doncic open from deep, and the box out not complete. Zivkovic kind of wasn't completely boxed out. I mean, sometimes you're boxing out. She was boxing so far away from the basket. Look at this. No, she just kind of turned, in fact. She was trying to be right on her in case she caught a pass, but good reaction by Zivkovic. It's an 11-point lead. Remember, to be 100% certain for Montenegro, they want to win by 22 points or more. And it's do not lose by 10 points or more if you are Luxembourg, if you want to get that direct spot. It goes in for the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds. 1:49 to go in the first quarter. And you know who you are if you're watching in Luxembourg. This is a very nervous time, but I think you have to be encouraged by the approach of your team, and that is just a gift for Montenegro. Teammates battling each other for the basketball.
Maja, Bojana, Dragana, Paša kao safety. Paša, trčiš ovdje. Dragana, jedan blok, drugi blok. Hop, Maja, uđeš u sredinu blok, Boki odmah ovdje, tražimo pas ovdje za Bojanu. Imamo Maju na slip, imamo Draganu, ako nemaš ništa, baci ovdje loptu. Dalje, ako igraju zonu, imamo short. Znači, Dragana, Paša, nije važno, pas, ideš, protrčavanje Bojana. Na drugu stranu vraćamo, kad igramo motion, kad igrate prvi pik i date loptu, one se povuku ovdje zbog centra. Korner, za šut, probor, ovdje.
Oh, there's Miss the legend, Jelena Dublovic. At the helm of the Federation. And you know her competitive juices were flowing. She'd like to get out there and play herself. Here's a dump and a pass and a basket. So Maja Begovic with her first bucket, and it's up to 25-12. Etude picks up the dribble, and Simon gets it up, and again, another miss. She's looking for a foul. And she looked great. It's just the finish hasn't been there for Simon on 3 of those misses. A little bit out of control. Etude brings it the other way. Look at her handle the basketball on the break. Beautiful bounce pass at Etude, and another missed layup. And coach, I think, thinking there's some contact here that hasn't been called. I think have we just had a technical foul? The coach is arguing that his ladies are getting hit on the drive to the basket. So indeed, a technical foul called on the coach. And he's going to have to be careful. They can't afford to lose him. Can't pick up any more. So Zivkovic goes to the line and cashes in on the technical. So worrying times for Luxembourg is 26-12. Montenegro on top. There's so many different ways the result from this game can impact these standings. Here is a 3 attempt, and it's off the front of the iron, but the offensive rebound. And the foul. Good job, Bojana Kovacevic getting in there. And Amanda Cahill trying to give her team a lift. And really, I mean, you add up all the missed layups for Luxembourg, and this should really be probably no more than a 6-point lead. So you just got to stick with it. You need to lock down this in and get some defensive rebounds. Kovacevic for 3. Unreal. Unreal the way this team has come out shooting the basketball today. 32-12, 20-point advantage. Simon for 3, it looks good, but it was long. And the rebound by Montenegro, Zivkovic. Zivkovic has it, decides to call it up. And the psychology, it's 28-12. The psychology in this game, more pressure, the bigger the lead gets, and another 3-pointer. This is insane shooting by Montenegro. Kovacevic. Zivkovic. So from both corners, she's knocked down the 3s. Six of 12 from 3-point range. And that is how the first quarter finishes, 31-12. Montenegro on top of Luxembourg. Look at that, 6 of 12 for Montenegro. And look at the 5 of 14 for Luxembourg. So I thought they had a 3, but must have been on the line. The foot on the line. And here's a look back at the highlights, and I'll just remind you again of the situation as you digest these. Luxembourg will qualify as long as they do not lose by more than 10 points or no more than 21 if Bosnia and Herzegovina beat Switzerland. And they finished second and could qualify as one of the best ranked runners-ups if they lose by 22 points or more and Bosnia and Herzegovina beat Switzerland. But if they lose 11 to 23 points and Switzerland win against Bosnia and Herzegovina, they would also finish second. They'll be eliminated if they lose by 24 or more, and Switzerland beat Bosnia and Herzegovina. So Montenegro know they would qualify with a win of 22 points or more, or with a win of 11 or more if Switzerland beat Bosnia and Herzegovina. And just all types of scenarios. I mean, Switzerland can't qualify. They could finish second and qualify as one of the best ranked runners-ups if they win and Luxembourg win against Montenegro, or if they win and Montenegro beat Luxembourg by 24 or more. So just a whole myriad of possibilities before us. Switzerland actually winning their game 20-8. So just a lot of intrigue. National team basketball, one thing it does, it gets the hair up on the back of your neck. It is exciting stuff. Here's a drive coming right out at the start of the quarter, and that's a terrific finish. Right at the basket, and it's the first points. It's the first points as well for heading. So 31-14. Here's a mid-range jump shot. Does not drop, but Cahill takes it away. It was big time. Nuremberg, nice pass to Cahill. Cahill keeps it. It's going to drive in, and the foul, and it still will not drop. It's just one of those days for Luxembourg so far. For some reason, that basket, it's like there's a lid on it. This is a terrific take. So Maja Bigovic is going to hear something from her coach, always coaching them up. Natasha Mack comes back into the game, and a little bit of love from the rim for Amanda Cahill. Makes both. So as good as it's been for Montenegro, it's a 40-minute game, and a lot of things can happen even over in this quarter. And we've already seen a terrific start to the second quarter by Luxembourg. Here's Lekovic. And, an offensive foul moving screen. So Coach Maria Zergia liking that call and showing some emotion. Yeah, that was definitely a foul. So Simon gets the ball back for her team. Definitely foul on Kovacevic. We're running some good stuff here. Hatting again, drives in, misses another layup. So painful for Luxembourg fans watching several missed layups. A nice change of direction. They pass it out. Lekovic for three. It's long, but again, another long rebound to Natasha Mack. Here's Lekovic driving in. Tough take. Just an amazing competitor. She's 21 years of age, just a teenager when she played at the last FIBA Women's EuroBasket. Three-point look. And good job, Cahill coming right in and taking it away. Took it right away from Zivajevic. Zivajevic takes it in, kicks it outside. Three-point look, and Kovacevic misses. Etude with the rebound and run. Avoids the foul. She wants to distribute it. She does to Simon. So Simon, so it's going to be, yeah, Montenegro basketball, still up 15 points. They get it to Mac down low. It's the Mac attack, but it doesn't work for Montenegro. A rare miss for them. Luxembourg trying to settle in here, too. She's been good since coming into the game. Oh, nice spin. Gets into the paint, puts it up just to finish, but she follows it up. Oh, and misses another layup, but the foul has been called. And Jelena Dublovic. Nervous moments. Two misses the first. Toot makes the second. Back to a 14-point game. Tide starting to turn a little bit for Luxembourg. Traveling. So, Sofia Zajavic, no, it's close. Simon whips the pass to Cahill at the top, who holds it. Oh, beautiful bounce pass, basketball 101. And Luxembourg delivering a lesson on how you play the game. Beautiful play, 33-21. And how strong is this team psychologically? Most national teams would have been run out of the gym the start that they had to this game. And nice answer, driving into the paint. Zivajevic. So she puts her disappointment behind and takes the lead back to 14. A toot. Right at the stripe. She had the option. Still early in the shot clock. You might be able to get a better shot. Here is a drive and a toot. And she's a monster on the boards. Heading, bumped. Nuremberg. It's down to the baseline. Cahill, back outside. Three-point shot is good from Simon. Now it's an 11-point game. This Luxembourg team looking for real, folks. I mean, I cannot stress enough the psychological pressure that so many national teams would have caved in under the way this Montenegro team started this game. And Luxembourg is battling back. Good execution, getting to the right corner. And Luxembourg riding their luck a little bit, giving up the open three. Oh. And Zivkovic gets the foul. She's got to be careful that she's going for the ball. She doesn't want to get unsportsmanlike. And Ivanovic back in the game, or Doncic back in the game. Some fresh bodies. It's 11-point lead. Kovacevic started this game as hot as a firecracker. Magali coming back into the game as well. Magali, Minadier, and Simon gets a well-deserved break. Cahill is just a terrific ball player, the way she's under control. That shot no good from Magali coming right off the bench. Natasha Mack posted up, and Cahill, she's got to be careful. She doesn't commit the unsportsmanlike. Wasn't playing, didn't look to be playing the ball, just had both hands on her hips. Watch this. Ooh. Oh boy, I'll tell you what, she is flirting with it, not sportsmanlike. Doncic back outside, Jovanovic. They get it. Doncic from the left corner. Good box out, Nurnberg. How about Cahill launching it? Well, looking to get that perimeter game going. That is not what has been working for them. It's been their constant attack in the basket, but you want to have that balance on offense. But answering right at the other end, Pasic. So after a 13-point advantage. Cahill. Two in a row. I mean, I would be looking inside because Montenegro have not really stopped him. It's only been a case of missing some shots. They've been getting what they want. Under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Mack. Fake, drive, layup, and the miss. It was there. Heading. Gets it down low to Etut, and she puts it up and in. Much better. Great hustle down the floor, Luxembourg. Well, Heading has been excellent since coming into the game as well. Look at her push it quickly. And Etut making herself available. Lyman checking into the game here at the late in the first half. Playing on the road at Montenegro, who could not have been any more locked in at the start of this game. Going up by more than 20 points, only for Luxembourg to reel them back in, at least cut into that deficit. Back to an 11-point game now, but Montenegro with the basketball. They want to finish this first half strong. It's missing, and Simon hustling to the basketball. Going to remain with Montenegro. Pavlovic trying to encourage her team. Natasha Mack on the baseline. They pass it around, and they have to get up a three right at the end of the shot clock, and another offensive rebound. Great work, Jovanovic, number 35. This Montenegro team, not just, here's Jovanovic for three, not just trying to beat Not just playing against Luxembourg, but also against the goal differential, and they turn it over. Ivanovic brings it up the floor. The ball is kicked. Lyman coming in, giving valuable minutes here at the end of the first half. Dunjic passes it over to Vijevic, and the ball goes down low, out of bounds. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Good defense at Toot. Great work heading. Impressed by her play. And Nadia checks back into the game. Passage for three. Nope. And it took with the rebound. I love how she grabs it and goes. Rebounds and runs. Simon. Oh, runs into traffic. And call for the travel. And well, she saw Cahill. And really kind of a break for just a kind of an unforced error there by Simon. Coming up on a minute to go in this first half. These two teams trying to make it to the FIBA Women's EuroBasket. It's going to be played this summer. Here's Ivanovic. And another miss for her. Montenegro cooling off. But it's going to be a foul on Luxembourg. Crashing the boards. And that's a good call on Cahill. She's got her arm pulling on Mack. Excellent spot by the referee. Eartham checks into the game. And Cahill picks up her second. So smart coach in getting her out of the game. Don't want to pick up a third in the last 51 seconds. 3-point look and another miss. And incredible how Luxembourg just simply cannot get defensive rebounds. Getting several touches on it. No Montenegro player in sight, and it ends up with Montenegro. And that is team foul number 4. Jaime Lehman. And the coach is saying box out, which they are boxing out, I think, but they're just not catching it. If there's anybody you would bank to get a rebound, it would be a Toot. So Radonjic has it. Another chance. Ivanovic dumps it down low to Mack. And a late whistle. Eartham puts Mack on the free throw line. Ooh. Tough call against Eartham. And Mack now at the line. But misses her first free throw attempt of the day. Montenegro haven't really had to attempt too many free throws today because they've been making all their shots. There's Mack. And misses both. They took with the rebound. You would think that they would want to hold it for one shot here. Shot clock down to 8. There's only about a second difference. Oh, a touch pass, batted. Heinen. Oh, turns, puts it up, misses. And that is the end of an absolutely riveting first half here in Bar, Montenegro. And crucially, Luxembourg keeping their head above water. It looked like they were going to drown in that first half, but they have been able to battle back. And it's Montenegro leading at 37-26. feels like Montenegro made more threes than 6, but most of those coming, in fact, I think all of them coming in the first quarter. And a lot of misses for Luxembourg. I don't think we've seen the best from them, but the rebounding advantage, 27-16, but just so many times Luxembourg have had the basketball just slip through their hands. Lekovic with 10, Kovacevic and Zivijevich each with 5, 6 for Nadia leading the way. They want to get Cahill going offensively. I'll let you look at these highlights. But as we do look at them, I will remind you again of the state of play, what Luxembourg and Montenegro need to do to make it to the FIBA Women's EuroBasket. Luxembourg would qualify for the final round as long as they do not lose by more than 10 points, or no more than 21 points if Bosnia and Herzegovina beat Switzerland, which I don't think they can count on that one, judging from the way the first half has gone in that game. Yeah, so Switzerland up 20 points, 38-18, late in the first half. So really, as we look at the highlights, Luxembourg, again, will qualify for the final round as long as they do not lose by more than 10 points. And they finished second and could qualify as one of the best ranked runners-up if they lose by 22 and Bosnia win, but that's not going to happen, it doesn't look like. So if they lose between 11 and 23 and Switzerland beat Bosnia and Herzegovina, they would have a chance. I'm not saying that they would qualify. It depends on, other results. But they will be eliminated if they lose by 24 points or more and Switzerland win against Bosnia and Herzegovina, which looks like that will happen. Montenegro, meanwhile, will qualify for the final round if they win by 22 points or more, or if they get 11, if they win by 11 points or more and Switzerland win against Bosnia and Herzegovina. Montenegro know they would be eliminated if they lose and Switzerland beat Bosnia and Herzegovina. So, again, that is the state of play. And it has just been an amazing window of national team basketball for the women. Certainly a lot of countries celebrating, some solid performances. Sweden continued to have a brilliant qualifying campaign, 70-51. They won over Estonia. Great Britain have done what they need to do in this window, winning a couple of games. Italy and Germany are host nations for next year's event. They both traded blows. Belgium edged Lithuania 70-69, and we are at halftime here in Montenegro. So 35-24, Montenegro on top of Luxembourg at halftime. Excuse me, 37-26, Montenegro on top of Luxembourg at halftime. Montenegro huddling up here before the start of the second half. Going to try to put together another strong performance as they did in the first half, particularly the first quarter. And that Montenegro would qualify for the final round with a win of 22 points or more. Luxembourg, meanwhile, know if they lose by no more than 10 points, they would qualify. There are other scenarios that would see these teams make it to the FIBA Women's EuroBasket, but those are the main two that we're focusing on today, especially as it relates to Luxembourg, as they try to make it to the FIBA Women's EuroBasket for the first time. Remember, they did beat Montenegro already this year, and Montenegro finished 8th at the last FIBA Women's EuroBasket. So this is a country that believes in itself, but Luxembourg are tough opposition. 37-26, Montenegro on top as we start the second half. Mack with the offensive rebound and misses the putback. Toot goes for the rebound and goes out of bounds. And this has been a huge problem for Luxembourg, getting rebounds. And really, the ball's right on the hands of Toot. She's got to come down with that. Ivajevich puts it up. And finally, Toot comes down with the rebound. This is where she's tough. She rebounds and runs. She doesn't mess around. She grabs and goes. She takes it deep, and the ball knocked out of her hands and out of bounds. Cahill, Toot from the stripe, and gets it to drop. And Luxembourg cheering on as they close the gap to 9 points. Remember, they really missed a lot of layups in the first quarter, but have maintained their focus. Whistle blows, and the foul. So Zivkovic fouled as she went into the lane. Here is Ivajevich. Passes it back outside. They get the three from the left corner, missing everything. Toot had it knocked out of her hands by Zivkovic. And jump ball possession arrow favors Luxembourg. (37-28). Toot blocked from behind by Mack. Zivkovic spins into the paint and is fouled as she goes up 2 free throws. Zivkovic makes the first. And the second. Uh-oh, they got to hurry quickly, and Simon does get it over just in the nick of time. Good D by Montenegro. Cahill travels. Pass down low. Mack goes up, banks it in. Mack with 6 points. Bagley shoots it over the backboard. Zivkovic drives, hands it off to Mack. Oh, and Mack misses the layup. And quickly the other way they go. Cahill. Oh, and a bump. So the foul on Zivkovic. So Nuremberg bumped. And the shot no good. And a chance to go for Montenegro again. Oh, that's out of control. Surely that's a charge. Nope. It's going to be Luxembourg basketball. Levkovic. Oh, no, she was sliding in late. Boy, that was close. Bang, bang, no call. Oh, they're going to give it to Montenegro. I don't know if Levkovic, but... Or Levkovic, rather. So Luxembourg have it down 13. Simon. How about Nuremberg driving in? But oh, the ball almost just kind of ran out of steam as it went up. Just a little short, but the foul. So free throws coming for Nuremberg. Big free throw for Nuremberg goes in. See if she can make it two. And she does. And the whistle blows. And a foul. Simon. Good aggressive defense, but probably reaching in. Pretty easy call for the ref. Her third foul. 3-point shot. Or was that a two? It was a two indeed, but it's back to a 13-point advantage. 12 points for Levkovic. Simon over to Cahill up top, knocks it down. Well, she's been taking those threes for a reason. They haven't fallen until that one. She can shoot it. Oh, nice pass to the corner, three-pointer for Levkovic. Levkovic's missing. There is Kovacevic with the putback. To a 12-point advantage, Zivkovic. Look at Scarovich over there coaching well. They get the pass down low. Oh, and the foul! What a find. Zivkovic picks up the foul. Is that number 4? Ooh, and Simon makes a huge layup. No, excuse me, that is not her fourth, sixth. So 10 points, now make it 9. And Luxembourg, it too goes out, gets coached up. Doncic, Zivkovic. Zivkovic gets it over to Doncic. Drives in, back outside it goes. Kovacevic misses everything. Chance to go quickly for Luxembourg. Simon, cross-court pass. Oh. Cahill turns, puts it up, and scores with the left hand. Misses fundamental. Number 26. He's got 9. It's a 7-point lead for Montenegro. Zivkovic puts it up and drills it from 3-point range. Wow, big time. So that lead goes back to 10. And look at the steal from Doncic. Going in for the uncontested layup. Huge play, 5 unanswered points. And just excellent play by number 7, forcing Luxembourg to call a timeout. Simon, a rare mistake turnover-wise. And that leads to a bucket. Points off turnovers can be crucial. So the shooting numbers for these two teams, 5 more threes have gone in from Montenegro, the majority of those in the first quarter. The Luxembourg trailed by 19 points in this game. I was thinking it was more than that, but 19 points. They've come back. They pulled to within 7, and they had all the momentum. And then Zivkovic drilled the three-pointer. And then they scored as well after a steal and fast break by Doncic. Beignet drives in and gets the layup right out of the timeout. Absolute brilliance from number 5. This team does not play scared, Luxembourg. They go after you. Even when you're on top of them, they are not going to sit back. It is impressive. Going off 1 foot missing. Zivkovic grabs the air ball. Shot clock doesn't reset. They got to go. Kovacevic for 3. Good! Unreal. Kovacevic. Her second 3. Well, she'd had 2 already, but nevertheless. And good defense. Montenegro forcing the turnover. So yeah, Bojana Kovacevic with her second 3, and that is a huge one. So Simon comes back in. Nadia goes down, sits down with a 13-point Montenegro lead, and they have possession. What toughness being shown by this Montenegro team. Good pass on the baseline. Oh, the miss, but they follow it up and score. Zivkovic. I think one of the top players in national team basketball. She is tough. There's a drive and a turnover, and Simon and the coach worrying about his team. Kind of ever since you go back to that three-pointer from Zivkovic, this game has changed, and that is just excellent defense. trying to guard the dribbler. Oh, Jovanovic for three. Good! And the lead back to 18 points. Just under 13 minutes remaining, and Montenegro playing with that second win. Trying to win this game by 22 points to punch their ticket for the EuroBasket. Nuremberg gets the bounce pass to Simon. And reaching around Pasic and committing the foul. Look at how locked in they are, how they're talking to each other. Just a wonderful sight for Montenegro, the way they've come out and battled today. Really, the odds against them, but they are absolutely locked in. Etude comes back into the game. She brings rebounding. She likes to push it on the break. Somebody's going to have to make some plays for this Luxembourg team again. Inbound to Etude. She hands it off to Simon. Cahill like to post up, but look at this. And another turnover. Pasic has it. Montenegro's defense really stepping up. The pass whipped into Mack. And the lead is 20 points for Montenegro. Well, they dream of making it to the FIBA Women's EuroBasket, Luxembourg, but it is turning into a nightmare right now. And there is a foul, Pasic. Look at this. Great work, great pass, great finish. Luxembourg do not want to fool around and have to rely on one of the spots reserved for the best second place teams. They wanted to clinch first place in this group, but it is not going well. They got to turn things around. It takes her time and makes the free throw. It's back to a 19-point deficit. Mack able to catch it. They get an open look for Jovanovic. And heading. Wasn't able to get the rebound, but challenging for the basketball. Lekovic knocks it out of bounds. Well, it was the right idea, but the pass wasn't executed from Cahill. Turns it over. Turnovers have been a real problem. Here's the drive, and Lekovic lays it up and in. Forcing Luxembourg to call another timeout. 1:22 to go in the third quarter. It's a 21-point lead. Remember, if they win by 22, they will go to the EuroBasket. Speaking of Montenegro, Luxembourg, if they don't lose by more than 10, they would go. Still have a chance as one of the best second place teams.
Ihr könnt hier schon attackieren, aber ihr müsst hier ein bisschen Ordnung haben. Aber das Problem ist in der Defense. In der Defense sind wir schlecht.
Come on, guys, right here. Let's go.
Geh groß mit der Screen, mit der Flat Screen für Amanda. Groß mit der Flat Screen für Amanda. Wenn die hier zwei steht, da kämpft mit sie. Nach vorne kämpft. Bleibt mit hinten. Und dann kommt ihr. Wir sind.
So the worst case scenario for Luxembourg is if they lose by 24 points or more, because Switzerland are going to beat Bosnia and Herzegovina. So if they lose by 24 or more, they will be eliminated, which is remarkable considering they came into this game 4-1. But we always knew Montenegro was going to be problematic at home, even facing an amazing challenge of having to win by 22 points to clinch their spot at the EuroBasket because of all of the experience, all of the savvy. And again, remember, they made it to the quarterfinals at the last FIBA Women's EuroBasket. There's still time, though, for Luxembourg to turn this game around. Cahill. Ooh. Needs to get rid of it. Shot clock winding down. 10. Heading has it. Heading would like to get some dribble penetration. Here she goes. Puts it up and misses the shot. But the rebound, Cahill, who goes up, sticks with it, and gets it to Toot. And she misses the layup. And it's Montenegro that survive. Lekovic. Shot clock winding down. Ivanovic drives in, scores with the left hand. And you could hear the coach saying during the timeout, the problem is our defense. The lead is 23. Simon, 6-second differential, the game clock and shot clock. She misses it from deep. Lekovic has it. If this goes in, it'll be a dagger. Lekovic. And that was short. Well, Luxembourg have answered the call before in this game, and they're going to have to rouse themselves. If they're going to have to rally, if they're going to make it back to the EuroBasket, or make it to the EuroBasket for the first time. Montenegro leading at 64-41 over Luxembourg. 10 minutes remaining. Some threes falling from Montenegro in that third quarter. They've got 7 more in the game. 4 more makes inside the arc now. Luxembourg have been good at the free throw line, but they didn't make too many trips in that third quarter. These games so unpredictable. You just don't know what's going to happen. You take a team like Belgium that played at the Olympics, that won the last FIBA Women's EuroBasket, winning by just 1 point today against Lithuania, 70-69. I mean, just all bets are off on how these things are going to finish. So we will see Belgium at the FIBA Women's EuroBasket as they try to defend their title. Remember, FIBA Women's EuroBasket will be staged in Italy, Germany, Czechia, and Greece. All 4 of those teams in Group I and competing. Italy came in to today's play with the best record. Czechia trying to find some magic that has eluded them. They had a terrific, really, FIBA Women's EuroBasket last time before suffering some heartbreak and not making it into the FIBA Women's Olympic qualifying tournament. (64-41), Montenegro on top, and they've got possession. Pasic on the line and in the game. Nice pump fake. Zivkovic, the dump to Mack. Well, Zivkovic is the MVP in my opinion. I mean, she has been unreal in this game. 10 points for Mack. Cahill keeps it, turns, has to pass it. Shot clock winding down. Cahill pops out, puts up a 3. It's off the back of the rim. Montenegro's defense really playing some good basketball right now. They are in a position to qualify. The dump down low. Mack! The lead goes to 68-41. It's a 27-point advantage. Cahill, left open, jacks it up and scores. At the 25. Just never know. Certainly all the confidence with Montenegro right now. Passage for three. They are feeling it. He's played some good basketball today. Passage, 8 points. 28-point advantage. Biggest of the game for Montenegro. Simon for three. And she will get the long rebound. She's going to try it again. Nope. She's going to pass it to Toot for three. High arcing three. Nope. Doesn't drop. And Ivanovic with the rebound. And again, Montenegro really in no rush. Like to take some time off the clock, perhaps. Ivanovic. The pass intended for Mack. And gosh knows. Looked like Luxembourg should have had it, and how about that? They get it back, and Max scores with a turnaround jumper on the baseline. She's fouled, a chance for three-point play. It is utterly incredible how this game has gone for Luxembourg. It has just been, they could have picked up the rebound there. They don't get it, and Mack ends up going to the line for a potential three-point play. The lead is 30. It's increasingly looking like Luxembourg are not going to avoid losing by more than 10 points, which means their best hope would be to finish second and try to qualify as one of the best 4 second-place teams. But for Montenegro, it has been a very difficult qualifying campaign. They lost their last game, and here they are today doing what seemed to be almost impossible. Simon and getting in and scoring with the layup. Well, the 24-second shot clock, the three-point shot, that means this game is still alive for Luxembourg. Montenegro cannot play stall ball. They do have to play, but they would like to take time off the clock every time. Pasic knocks it down. He's got 10. Cahill, nice bounce pass to Toot. Blocked from behind, Jovanovic. And this game all about defense for Montenegro here in the second half. They have really picked it up. Doncic comes back in for Pasic. He could not have played any better. A turnover. Magley goes in, misses the layup, and is fouled. So the first one is good by number 5, Magali Menadier. It's a 30-point deficit. Luxembourg have to keep playing hard. Maybe taking some gambles on defense, trying to get some turnovers. And press. And Montenegro get across midcourt, and here's Zivkovic. Lekovic has it. Ivanovic for three. But because the deficit is so large, it's not just the opponent being Montenegro, it's also the clock. They've got to go. Magali Medenier missing from deep. Skip pass. Ivanovic. Again, they take more time off the clock. So it's already a victory for Montenegro on this possession. Kovacevic for three, and Etude with the rebound. They got to go quick. Luxembourg. Norberg tries to pass it. Ball deflected. Lekovic has it. Well, we've seen this Montenegro national team come up with some amazing results over the years. We remember what happened at the EuroBasket Women in 2011 when they stunned Spain. Here is a three. The three-pointer is good. Zivkovic, utterly sensational today. 79-47. She's got 11, and that does not at all tell her impact on this game. Simon for three. Good rebound. Nuremberg, but put back not there, but there's the follow by Cahill. And it's a 30-point lead for Montenegro. Under 5 minutes remaining. Montenegro, remember, they want to win by 22 points or more. Zivkovic. Doncic, they pass it to the corner. Nobody there for the rebound for Luxembourg. Zivkovic grabs it and is fouled. Montenegro have put on a clinic today in terms of how you approach a game of this magnitude facing this type of deficit. Mentally, they were ready. They came out throwing haymakers in the first quarter, and even though Luxembourg were mentally solid in that first half, Montenegro have really turned it up in the second half, and we've seen some cracks in this Luxembourg team. Zivkovic makes one of two. 80-49. Incredible. 31-point advantage. Again, they've got to go quick. Cahill not interested in the three. And has it knocked away. The turnover. And Montenegro can take more time off the clock. They're in no rush. Well, Kovacevic seems to be in a rush. He puts it up, but they get another offensive rebound. On the baseline, Zivkovic missing. But again, anytime they can take that much time off the clock, it's a win for Montenegro. Danier puts it up, and another miss. So for Luxembourg, again, what makes this a difficult pill to swallow is they controlled their own destiny coming into this. And the fact is they will be eliminated if they lose by 24 points or more. And it's looking like their best hope now is just to get under that 24, that margin of 24. They need to really play their hearts out over the final 3.5 minutes. Nuremberg with the drive, and Mack crashes the boards. Montenegro has it, but then Etude, nice play. Cahill getting it back. 3-point shot, Simon. Another chance for Simon. She gets it up, and again, another miss for Luxembourg. They still get it back. Madinier misses it, Magali Madinier, and then she is tied up. And we just have not seen the best basketball from Luxembourg in this second half, and especially in this fourth quarter.
Znači još igramo box out, obezbirite box out. Dalje, nemojte ovdje da dajete loptu, iznesite loptu, priđi za loptu. So we have to box out, prevodi. Box out, calm down and play calmly. Now in open, we run court even if it's zone, okay? And now we do this, Bojana, back. We go open and you flash here. Big basketball here, Bojana, pušaj Saša od dole. I big ten, continuation. Triple handoff, back is here, Bojana, leg throw, aggressive shooter, and shooter. Sweet!
Well, I think that, you know, this boils down to home court advantage. It boils down to experience. Montenegro players have a lot in international basketball, and Scarovic, who not only had a ton of experience as a player, he's also has some good experience as a coach, and we have seen that today. 5-second violation, just a disaster. Not able to get the basketball in bounds. So Lekovic brings it across midcourt. And she's shaking and baking. And the foul by Radonjic. She's got 3 free throws coming. And this is, you know, you feel the pain for Luxembourg. But it has definitely gone horribly wrong for them today here on the road. Points. Remember, if they win by 22, they clinch their spot. That's the second. If Luxembourg lose by 24 more, they are eliminated. Once it only makes 1 out of the 3 free throws. Solid defense preventing the layup. And a second consecutive mistake. Not able to inbound the basketball in the allotted time, the 5 seconds. 2:40 remaining. Here's a drive and a finish. Terrific play. Pasic, she's been really good today, the veteran. You know, rather than dwell on the disappointment of Luxembourg, you really just have to focus on what this Montenegro team has done today, and they have put together a performance that shows, hey, they can not only make it to the EuroBasket, but once again, they could threaten to get some big results at the tournament. Look at that crowd. They are excited. They know they're closing in on qualification.
Okay, du kommst hier. Maggie, du kommst hier über Screen auf die andere Seite. Svenja, gehst du Elevator Screen für die 3 Punkte. Das ist der Holt, nochmal. Holt, geht hier zum Screen. Hier raus, Svenja rein, Elevator Space. Hey, in der Defense geht hier grün. Alles switch, all geht aggressiv, okay? Switch, alles geht aggressiv, Ladies, jetzt. Mit Risiko. Wir sind.
Rebounding has been a problem. 40 plus rebounds, 43, 44 rebounds. In fact, I think it's just looking at the official stats. We've got 43-29, but I think it's more than that at this stage. 83-49, Luxembourg need points, and they need them fast. And again, another turnover. Nuremberg has it taken away, and Montenegro just showing no mercy. They are ruthless here at the end of the game. Lekovic, guessing they will be rewarded with a huge post-game celebratory meal after this one, because what they have done today has to be applauded, making headlines. Kovacevic out to the corner, Doncic missing, and another rebound. Shaking and baking, Doncic gets it inside, and shot doesn't get up enough, but you know what? They took about 30 seconds off the clock on that possession. So Matt goes out. Ivanovic comes in. Luxembourg, they don't have the luxury of time. They've got to go quicker. Simon. And loses it off of her leg and out of bounds, and the Montenegro defense refuses to give in. Zivkovic comes back into the game. So Mack has 15. Kovacevic has 10. Pasic and Zivkovic each with 12. Zivkovic has 7 assists and 6 rebounds to go with her 12 points. She's plus 17, as is Pasic. Mack is plus 19 efficiency with 7 rebounds. She's really benefited, though, by giving some good looks. 20 is Lekovic, plus 20 efficiency, 14 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds. So Ivanovic will go to the free throw line after the foul by Bittinger. Well, Ivanovic today scored 8 points, 3 of 9 from the floor. She's hit a couple of threes. Hit a couple of block shots as well. Sonia Axum checks into the game. Ivanovic goes out, gets a high five from her former teammate Scarovic, the head coach now, as Montenegro close in on what can only be described as one of their greatest moments in EuroBasket women qualifying history. And again, the pain for Luxembourg. They could not afford to lose by 24 points or more. You would have thought coming in they could have at least avoided an 11-point deficit, but to win the group, but it just has not happened. And Montenegro is just in celebration mode. And this was a team, don't forget, Luxembourg, that won the first meeting. This maybe the shame in all of this for Luxembourg is it's a tough way to go out. Just kind of ruins what has been truly a headline-grabbing qualifying campaign for this national team. You would hope that people would reflect on the good times for this team, but it's going to be hard to forget missing out on this opportunity. But you can also argue they will be better for the experience, and they'll come back stronger next time. Montenegro have had their share of disappointments, and it's some of those disappointments that have been able to fortify them mentally to get ready for a game like today. They know that they want to be at the EuroBasket Women, and they are going to be. With a truly sensational remark. And this Luxembourg team has played some good basketball today. Remember, they've had a lot of misses. You know, the way they pass the basketball, the way they get after it. But I think the reality is they just have not been able to get rebounds. You know, they've let important rebounds go past and allowed some second chance points. They've had some bad turnovers. And they've had some bad misses. Getting their hustles back to get the basketball. Cahill passes, another turnover. With a turnover disparity, that's significant as well. 3 times as many turnovers for Luxembourg. Giving a chance to play, forces the turnover as Radoncic's not able to get it across midcourt in time. 10.3 seconds. And another turnover. Oh, I don't think he's supposed to stand up. Anyway, foul. And I think we're going to have a couple of free throws to prolong this game. But it's mission accomplished for Montenegro. So ignore that clock on the graphic. In fact, ignore the clock. That's not right. Now they've reduced it. Yeah, so just less than a second remaining. So this will be the last action of the game. So brutal disappointment for Luxembourg, but a happy game for Montenegro as they win it 86-53 to punch their ticket for the FIBA Women's EuroBasket. Nobody should ever doubt this Montenegro team. They have done it. Unbelievable performance, ending the hopes of Luxembourg in the process. 86-53. Montenegro are back in the FIBA Women's EuroBasket. Oh, those are joyous scenes for Montenegro. Playing for the pride, national pride, coming out qualifying. Just a great moment in Montenegro women's basketball history. These qualifying campaigns, Dubljevic has to be proud as well with her team. Because that means we'll be seeing her at the FIBA Women's EuroBasket as well, where will Montenegro end up. And Luxembourg will try to regroup, try to draw the positives from this campaign. It's going to be a painful process at the end. No doubt they figured they had a great chance of reaching it. Just did not perform today overall. I mean, 9 more threes made by Montenegro, 6 more makes inside the arc. Fewer turnovers, a lot more rebounds, a lot more assists, more steals, just experience tells in a game like this, Makas 15, Lekovic 14, Pashas 12, Zivkovic also with the 12 points and made those big plays. Remember that huge three-pointer that she hit that kind of turned the tide for her team. And now we get to watch another talent of this Montenegro women's basketball team, the dance at midcourt after a huge win. So Montenegro win convincingly. They make it to the EuroBasket. I'll let you watch the rest of these highlights, folks. Thanks for joining us today.